I'm addicted to success.
What's up? Welcome to your new favorite podcast, The Ain't Shit Show, the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions. Thank y'all for joining us once again for episode 33. Trey, throw it up.
Trey.
As y'all know, I'm your host, Fresh, and with me is the best man in all the podcast land, my right-hand man, B Hill.
And
What's
this bitch,
up,
Roseanne?
B?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Happy Racial Bias Education Day.
Happy racial? That's funny. What the fuck Common at? Is Common on the scene? Because you know he ready. And you know Common ready goddamn be
hey,
the
I
spokesman
definitely got Common in our tidbits today that we definitely gonna talk about. For y'all that don't know, it's Racial Bias Education Day for all the latte people, all the people who serving this coffee, who don't know that coffee should be treated right because it's black, but black people shouldn't be treated right because it's black.
Because we black, right? Definitely double standard.
Decide how you like your blackness. Only in lattes. Only if you could charge motherfucking $8 for a venti tall latte mocha espresso.
I'm so glad I don't drink that shit. I don't see. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Bro, I'm so happy I don't drink coffee. Like, I got enough addictions. Yes, and my mom be letting my niece drink coffee. Look, when we were young, my grandma used to tell us coffee made you hard-headed and coffee was not for kids.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now
they said that shit is making meat small. I was cool.
Is that what happened?
You would have to ask somebody that has small meat. Couldn't tell you.
Fam, first of all, don't ever bring up your meat. It's just me and you on here. Don't ever bring up your meat in the first place.
I had to clarify.
In my mind, you like a Ken doll, fam. Like you just moved down there. Like
I'm anatomically correct.
Nah, I think you inverted.
I think you're inverted. I think you have an Audi.
I am inverted.
You actually have an Audi.
Sometimes. Maybe.
What do you mean?
You never know.
What does that mean?
Bend over and see.
Nope, that's good.
Oh, are you uncomfortable as I was when you talking about Jeremy? Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm cool.
Evenly uncomfortable here.
Well.
Anyway, off that shit, cause you know you be creeping me out. How was your vacation?
Vacation was awesome, man. Last week was awesome. I was off work. I took my whole family, including my parents, to the beach for a couple days. It was my mama's birthday. It was my old lady's birthday. My mama's birthday on the 28th. My wife's birthday on the 20th. So we went in the middle of the week, so we cut it in half. One part was from my wife, and one part was from my mom.
Gemini season.
Yeah. Well, actually, my wife a Taurus. But,
sorry. You didn't make the cut, Tiff.
Yeah,
but.
She's great, actually, because she's not. It was great, man. You know, we got a lot of shit done throughout the house and shit, you know what I mean? And it was good, man. It was awesome. How about you? Oh, it was Memorial Day, too. And it was my little nephew, my little godbaby's birthday is tomorrow. By the time y'all hear this, it's the 30th. So happy birthday, little Ryder.
Gemini season.
So we had a little party for him, had all the kids and shit over there. So just dope seeing all the kids grow up together and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it was dope. Had a good week.
That's dope.
Until I went back to work today and then had 7,000 emails and 20,000 fucking things to do. But other than that, it was all good.
Why niggas be working on vacation and shit, though?
I don't know. Well, my job is fucking like you never really off. So people be working on vacation because they don't want to be caught behind. But I ain't log in. I said fuck that shit. I took my computer home. I ain't log in though till fucking last night while I was watching the game just to check my emails and shit. So just because that shit was inundated with fucking fuck shit.
Listen, this is what I always tell people. That work gonna be there. Mm-hmm. Fuck being behind because once you catch up, it's just more catching up you gotta do. Like it's never ending. Like I said, I think I've said on this podcast before, like I used to be in that mode where it was just like, I didn't want to be behind, but this shit goes on. So it's like a hamster wheel.
Hamster wheel, treadmill, you ain't running in place. You know what I mean? So that's why
So fuck that shit. When I'm there, I'm there. I mean, if I got some type of like deadline or some shit, then yes. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm in control of my own time and I just ain't finishing the shit. Hell yeah. But other than that, I be like, fuck this, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been lucky so that the past few years, I haven't had jobs that be having their foot on my neck as far as like emergencies and fires, and they need you to answer some shit because you send an email at 2 a.m. You need me to answer the shit by 8 a.m. No, we not doing that.
Yeah, because the thing about it, like, y'all ain't finna stress me out, because as soon as I die from stress, y'all motherfuckers gonna backfill my position and have somebody right here and not goddamn think about shit and then try to deny my fucking life insurance or some shit. Fuck
Facts.
you.
Facts.
Fuck you fucking devils.
Fuck the corporations and fuck Starbucks still.
Shit. All in one. Bundle that shit. It's a bundle package.
Look, we blame y'all because we need the 2,000 plus of y'all who listen to this podcast to tell each one of y'all. I need all of y'all to tell 2 friends, and if each person tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends, me and B Hill should be able to get some sponsorships and advertising, and we shouldn't have to go to these jobs, and y'all get a better version of us if we ain't have to go to jobs
live,
and shit.
You know what I'm saying? We do live shows and everything. Y'all can come out and
we try and do live shows. We try and come to your city and you can see this fuck shit in person. Yay! You know, you should be hyped for that.
Yeah.
But my Memorial Weekend was great. You know, Atlanta is a memorial spot along with Miami and Vegas and all those. So it was people in town. Some of my favorite people were in town. Shout out to
Cam.
you.
I seen Cam. My nigga Cam out here.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't want you to say Cam.
Oh, well, Cam,
I said my people. You didn't tell her your story. You didn't tell them your story.
Oh, well,
I'm telling my story.
I went to Carmen crib. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carmen. It was my homegirl Erica's birthday. We got in there. We had fucked up. She had like a bike crew. So that bike crew weird. That bike crew should be weird. But I don't know. But it was cool. We had a good time. I had an edible, and the edible had me right and had my damn stomach hurting the following day. I don't know what the fuck was in that edible. So shout out to Chan, one of my best good buddies, for providing the libations and the fucking drugs, and we had a good time.
The libations and the drugs. But yeah, I had a great weekend. You know, it's the start of my birthday. We record this on Tuesday. When y'all hear this, it will be the 30th, and then the next day it will be the 31st. May 31st, Gemini season. I'm accepting all gifts. I'm accepting dinners. I'm accepting lap dances. I will accept frontal nudes,
titties out. You know what I mean?
But
with a low season,
no vagina pics and no penis pics. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the inside of you. I don't want to see none of that. But I will take some frontal nudes, or from the back. I'll take ass pics. You know, if you have a nice body, I'll take that. Again, send the vagina pics and the dick pics to B Hill. You can send the just plain nudes to me.
Let's break this down a little bit.
No.
This is a one-way street around here. We don't have to it doesn't go two ways.
Sometimes you make a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? But
not on a one-way street.
But I had a great weekend. I had a good time, did a bunch of stuff. It's Atlanta, you know, fill in the blanks. But I had a little problem on actual Memorial Day. So, my family, I have like my sisters, my brothers, some friends coming down to celebrate my birthday this week, right? So my ass said, you know
Hollywood
what?
on the set.
Young Hollywood, ain't he the cutest? Oh my God, he has dimples. So y'all, my nephew has dimples, and he's out of his mean stage where he likes to laugh and smile a lot. So his dimples are there, and I'm in love. Not enough to have kids of my own, but glad that I have nieces and nephews. Oh, but back to my problem, and not the cuteness of Young Hollywood. So I had a lot of shit going on my birthday coming up, and I'm having people come to my crib. So I'm just like, you know what? You know, when people come to town, you got to do like extra prep. in your crib to make sure people good, make sure people comfortable, whatever. So I said, you know what? I know I'm gonna have a full weekend. It's the beginning of the birthday week, whatever. I'm gonna get a motherfucking maid to come in, right? So this ain't the first time I've gotten a maid, but this is the first time that I've used the service for the maid. So the shit was supposed to be, cause I said, unless somebody invited me to a cookout on Memorial Day, I was going to be mainly at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Just prepping, chilling. You know, we had the day off from work, whatever. So I used this maid service and I'm throwing them out there. Handy. It's called Handy. Don't use them bastards. They trash. So I had scheduled the shit like a week ago for a maid to come in at 11 o'clock. And what I wanted, I could do like the basic cleaning and shit, but I wanted like my bathrooms real good. I wanted like my baseboards and shit good. You know what I'm saying? Shit I don't do on a regular basis, like baseboards and all that, like deep cleaning the ceiling fans, you know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just get a maid to come in. So it's 11 o'clock. Ain't no way around. Now, when they send you the confirmation, they send you a picture of who your maid gonna be. So it's somebody black. I already got a problem with that.
Louise.
And she wasn't even old. She didn't look black and she wasn't old. So I knew it was going to be a problem. So maybe I manifested this to come through. But she called 11 o'clock come, she ain't there. 15, 11:30, she ain't there. I get a call at 11:45 saying, hey, my GPS won't pull up your information. What the fuck is wrong with your GPS? Nobody else has ever had a problem pulling up my address on GPS.
Well, just pull up your address and carry your ass back to the house. Fuck out of here. I'm cool.
So
get a refund.
I'm just like, she just like, and I see you got a deep cleaning on here. Yes, I do have a deep cleaning on there.
Shout out to you.
Right. So then she go, yeah, what exactly were you expecting? I'm expecting a deep clean, right? Bad. So you with me. You with me, right? You with me. So I'm just like, you know, I'm expecting you to, you know what I'm saying, clean the ceiling fans, clean my baseboards, you know, wipe off all my surfaces, wipe off my cabinets, all that. I ain't even trying to get you like clean an oven or clean a refrigerator or nothing like that. So she go, well, I mean, I'll dust them, but I'm not wiping them. Ma'am, what the fuck?
You know
I said, well, I paid an extra $50 for a deep clean. That was an added service. That wasn't something that came with the default service. Right. I said, so what exactly does that include? She said, and this is exactly what she said. She said, it includes exactly what I said. I'll clean off the ceiling fan, I'll dust the blinds, and I will dust your baseboards. They only pay me $7 extra for a deep cleaning, and I'm not wiping nobody's baseboards for no $7. Well, so and I'm instantly pissed off. So I'm just like, well, your cut with your employer ain't got shit to do with me. I paid an extra $50 for this. So you need to work it out with them while you only getting $7 of this extra $50. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So she like, I said, you know what? Just come on, because I didn't want to spend my day cleaning. I had already had plans for my Memorial Day. All right. Anyway, make a long story short, this bitch never shows up. Not only do she not show up, they don't have a customer service number. You can only email them. That's another red flag, people. I didn't know that, and I didn't do my research thoroughly enough. They sent me so many emails, and they look legit. I was just like, fuck it. This is a sign. I'll just go with them. Well, that shit backfired. She never came. I'm just like, bitch, you supposed to be fucking spick and span, not motherfucking sassy and salty. Like, send me a Mexican. Send me a Mexican. That's not racist. All the Mexican cleaners that I had clean fucking thoroughly as fuck. They don't want no conversation. They just come in, do their fucking job, and they bounce. They don't argue about what they fucking job is. And this goes back to, I'm sorry y'all, I'm giving y'all this rant, but the shit pissed me off. Like, this goes back to what we talked about a couple episodes back, where we talk about black businesses or black people doing business. Like, this is your job. And if you got a problem, why are you taking it out on the customer? I pay X amount of dollars for this service and I'm expecting to get what I'm paying for. She called me off gate telling me what she ain't gonna do. So Handy and Larisha, whatever your name was, fuck you. Fuck the mop you came in on. And and I hope that you don't get no work all week. That's what I hope for you. Cause fuck you. Cause I had to spend my whole Memorial Day cleaning up and I didn't want to do that. So that's the end of my rant for that.
Well, thank you for that. And, yeah, fuck Handy. Yeah. Sound like you do hand jobs anyway. And, or you fix some shit, not clean. That's a terrible name. Right. Now that I think about it. Handy cleaning service? No, bitch. What the fuck are you supposed to be fixing windows or fucking unlocking doors or some shit?
Larisha probably thought it was a dick jerking job. Fuck her, man.
She was like, you wanted me to clean? I thought you wanted me to damn beat a nigga off. Okay.
I thought you wanted a happy ending.
I don't know if this is for me. All right.
Oh, you want me baseboards? I thought you wanted me to fucking teabag.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Your address isn't coming up.
All right. My address, like, what? Anyway, man. But yeah, that was that. But, overall, I did have a great weekend besides me spending my day cleaning up. I did get a little bit of help, so shout out to you for helping me out a little bit. I hate folding clothes, so I had to get somebody to come through and do that. But it was straight. But Brown and Proud, let's move into that shit. Brown and Proud, I got two things I want to say in Brown and Proud. I want to give a shout out to Mama Disu? How you say the nigga name? This is an African name, and I'm sorry, but to the African immigrant who climbed up them 4 floors up that balcony to save that child, like in motherfucking Superman. Nigga, how amazing was that?
That nigga is in the wrong business. You need to be doing some what is that? Parquet? Not parquet. What is it? Parko? I don't know. You need to be on American Ninja.
Right, you talking about the shit where niggas be
jumping from
bouncing off the buildings and shit.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah.
And speaking of core, that nigga core had to be straight. Like that nigga core, like he climbed up there with no fucking hesitation.
Bro,
like there was nothing. But shout out to the baby too for holding on that long.
Shout out, I got 2 5-year-olds. Them niggas would have been gone because them niggas ain't holding on to shit. Like,
nigga, I couldn't have held on as long as the baby for the nigga to come rescue me.
Yeah,
so whatever they doing in France for your core,
niggas be on that red wine. I'm finna pull me up a little
and
bit.
Bagels and baguettes. Baguettes and
snails.
croissants.
Them niggas be eating them snails. I'm about to get some escargot in this bitch.
Snails for the core, because that baby held on for a long ass time. And fuck you to the dad who was playing fucking Pokemon Go and let his 4-year-old climb over the balcony and almost kill himself.
Word, nigga. That was about to be Pokemon Go for real. That little baby was finna go down the goddamn building and die. You fucking weirdo. Niggas is weird. I'm telling you, man, the phone has ruined the world. The internet and cell phones have ruined the goddamn world. True. And that shit is evident because this nigga playing Pokemon Go and his fucking little Pokemon finna go.
Right, and this goes back to the way dads be watching their kids versus moms watching their kids.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
When dads just sit down and listen for a noise to happen.
Like that shit, like everybody now, because I got kids, so I be saying like I go to like mad kid friendly, museums and play areas and shit. Everybody be on their fucking phone, so you could scoop a little nigga up if you wanted to, or little niggas can jump off the damn side of the world and you wouldn't even know till it come up on your feed and you see somebody else posted your goddamn baby.
Right.
Falling down the road, you know what I'm saying? That shit be real. And I fallen victim to that shit too, because I don't be feeling like sitting there watching them little niggas play. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a million fucking kids
like
in there.
Sitting watching my fucking kids.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I see them niggas play all the time, so it's just, but it's just the phone, period. Like, it's just an addiction, so, I definitely, I just try to find myself listening to a podcast or something versus, like, scrolling on my phone because I be trying to be attentive because niggas will, like I said, scoop your little baby and dip off somewhere. So.
Yeah, niggas in the white van will scoop your baby quick, man. Hey, I did hit you this weekend, was talking about, well, not this weekend, but when you was on vacation and shit, talking about podcasts. You was mad as shit, like, yo, I gotta watch these niggas. Hold on, I can't get to the rest of the podcast
man,
and
niggas
shit.
be asking me questions and shit because I listen to podcasts at work. That's how, you know what I mean? Like, I hope y'all listen to us at work or do whatever the fuck, however you fucking listen to it. Appreciate you listening to it. But I personally listen. Yeah, I listen to podcasts mainly at work. That shit helped my day go by. So when I was with my kids for 24 to 72 to goddamn 96 hours and shit, I couldn't really get into my shit like I wanted to. Like, it was kind of fucking up my routine. You know what I'm saying? But I got it.
Kids, stop getting in the way of his routine.
Fuck out of here, man. Like,
what the fuck?
I got podcasts.
You think I'm supposed to take care of you? What the fuck?
Like, I'm not trying to raise you, little nigga. I got to listen to Joe Budden. These niggas getting this content off.
Right. I gotta listen to Joe Budden. And second, I want to shout out to I had saw this, but go ahead, you can shout out LeBron James.
Shout out LeBron James, arguably one of the greatest basketball player of all time, definitely one of the greatest basketball players of this generation, and his triumphant return to the finals for an 8th consecutive time. That's my nigga, and I fucking love LeBron. He ain't gonna do shit against the fucking stacked fucking Warriors because them niggas is cheating. But shout out to him for still busting niggas' ass regardless of the fact with a shitty ass team and him damn self. So shout out to LeBron and that black excellence.
That is dope. Shout out to LeBron. As everybody know, I play basketball, but I do not like watching NBA basketball.
Which is so weird. Do you watch
it's
the WNBA?
It's not weird. No, I definitely don't watch the WNBA.
That shit is dope. I like the WNBA.
Listen, for the NBA, first of all, these are the two main reasons I don't watch NBA. I feel like there's no show there. Like,
crazy
when like Allen Iverson, like, I like more of a street ball type where it's doing shit. It's just like back and forth to me. And so it's boring. The NBA is just boring. Like, you have your certain players like LeBron or whatever, but he might get off a crazy dunk or he do something like that. But I like theatrics. You know what I'm saying? NBA don't give you that. They more fundamental, I feel like, than they were back in the day. Let me finish. The NBA season is entirely too fucking long. That shit is too fucking long. So I don't have that in me to watch this shit for. It seems like it's always fucking NBA season. Like,
no, it's just from October to June.
And then it starts back over. Like, preseason. When preseason start? When football season start? So anyway, it's too long for me. I don't like the NBA, but this is the only time where I do watch the NBA is the finals. I watch them 7 days.
That's the weirdest thing. Like, if people would like to play sports.
I like watching football, but I don't want to play football.
But you played basketball though, so you should have more of an appreciation.
I played basketball, I played softball, I played volleyball. I don't want to watch that.
That's crazy. There's so much good talent in the league.
Some things are like, I don't watch porn, but I have a lot of sex. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch certain shit. I just want to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you'll go hoop, but you just don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if it was like some players that had a little more razzle dazzle to it, besides you taking a shot.
Have you ever seen Kyrie Irving play basketball?
Yes.
Nigga, what
but
the
that's
fuck?
One player, like.
It's Steph Curry, James Harden, LeBron James. Niggas be nice as fuck. Niggas be shaking the fuck out of each other, dunking on niggas, shooting goddamn from half court. The NBA now is way more entertaining to watch than it was outside of like old niggas. Besides Jordan and shit, like they used to fight a little bit more and it was more of an aggressive game. But now it's more of a finesse and like, I don't know, I think you should like
but
watching Steph Curry.
Either way, I feel like the season is still too long. You know
I agree
what I'm
with
saying?
that. Like in order for viewership, I've always said that they should cut the season down, like just to have
at least
more
exclusivity.
Exclusive. Yeah, I guess that's what I don't know.
I don't have time to dedicate to that. That's why I love football season, which we'll get into later because I'm a little bit disappointed. But I don't want to talk about that now, but we'll definitely talk about that later. Let me move along with this though. But definitely shout out to LeBron James because I do love LeBron James. I love players. I don't really have a team, but I do watch the last 7 games of the season. So I will watch them.
The playoffs been good as fuck this year.
I don't have playoffs. You don't need 7 times to damn figure out if you the best or not. Cut that shit to 3. Best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. Like, fuck that. No, shit too long, bro. Shit too long. But shout out to Raisin Man Lawn Care. I'm not the only person. Shout out to Raisin Man Lawn Care in Alabama, that mow lawns, for the elderly and the handicapped, free of charge. That was founded by Rodney Smith Jr. B, you actually sent me this when I was on my way back from having drinks. But I had already had that there. So great minds think alike.
Great minds. You see that production value in this
production value. B contributed on production. Look at him.
Nigga, I'm full of goddamn production content and shit all that. Like, nigga, I'm the executive producer of this show.
Are you though? Because I don't see you here when I'm putting these fucking shows together. You know what I mean?
You do a great job. I don't want to steal your thunder.
I don't want to steal your thunders. Let niggas nig, boy. But yeah, shout out to them. I think that's a great organization. You know what I'm saying? And just putting some positivity on our black men, and we need
power
that.
To the people. Fist in the air. You heard me?
Fist in the air. Are you ready to get into this shit?
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get into the shit. This is the shit we really want to get into today. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah,
we're a little bit pumped today.
We're a little bit pumped the whole goddamn show. Let's just talk hip hop. That's what we're here for.
All of our listeners ain't just about hip hop. We gotta get a whole
y'all need to get y'all shit together.
We are all encompassing podcast, but this hip hop shit is great. So we gonna get into little shit. Little shit is where we talk about all the fuck shit that's on your timeline. Put your cups up.
Mm-hmm. I'm drinking. I'm not having I've been on vacation for the past 2 weeks.
I know that's right. Look, I'm lit. I told you I've been drinking before I came here. I went to go have drinks before I came to start this podcast. I'm on the jack, even though I said I was moving to vodka for this show, but, I'm on the jack. What you drinking?
A little Kettle Uno.
A little Kettle Uno. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, put your cups up.
Yeah.
Because no matter how the conversation goes, we still got to get Kanye the fuck up out of here. That's all. Yeah. All roads lead to Kanye. I just want y'all
Roseanne.
To know that.
Get Roseanne and Kanye the fuck up out of here together.
We do. Roseanne is in another section, but I got you. I got you today, my nigga. I got you today.
Hey,
I got you today with the fuck shit. I got you today.
So much. It's it's abundant.
Let's talk about some good shit. So Pusha T album came out.
Pusha Terrence, my boy.
Terrence, I love Pusha T. Everybody knows I love Pusha T. He had 7 songs, just like Ye said it was going to be. He also did a lot of interviews, when he going on his promo run. And some of the things that came out in the promo run for me was, that Kanye had a lot of say-so over the album versus what Pusha wanted.
Right.
And he kind of went with it. So first of all, how you like Pusha T album?
Love it. Love it so much. Such a good album. It kind of pisses me off because it's 7 songs, but I've kind of grown, because I was listening to it. When was it? When that shit came out? Friday. Yeah. I was listening to it Friday because I was going to try to put it off just because so much music been coming out lately that I've really liked, and I've been trying to digest that shit. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to listen to it. I tried to push it to the back burner, but anyway, the hip hop enthusiast in me was like, fuck it, I can't let niggas one up me and me not be able to listen to it. So I listened to it. I loved it. And, like I said, it just went so fast. Like it was 7 songs and they're all of, maybe 3 minutes. So it's the album all of like 21 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like an EP more so than an album.
I agree.
But whatever. But the shit hard as fuck. Like the production is crazy. I like every song. My least favorite song, like after having time to sit with it, is the shit with Kanye. Ironically enough. But everything else, like I don't really like that. So I like Pusha verse and I like the beat, but I hate it. Kanye verse was just trash. Like initially I was like, all right, it's I mean, it was cooning by far, like to the 10th power, but I still thought it was, all right. But then as time grows and shit, the verse was trash. So that's my least favorite song. Outside of that, though, that shit is fucking crack. And even I still like that song. It's still hot, but it's just not as hot as the rest of the album.
When you comparing the body of work to itself, like that. That shit and I'm with you 100%. And we always in music debates, but I think we probably on the same page with this joint.
Yeah, because you was taking fucking forever to listen to the shit, man.
Because listen, when it's artists that really rap, you know what I'm saying? I like to actually listen. Like, I don't like to be moving and shaking when I'm listening to it the first time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you listen to it, you listen to it, you listen to it, And I'm like, nah, if it was somebody else where it, like, the words that they're saying really don't matter, I would play the shit in the car, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But when it's artists, I really fuck with their lyricism. Like, I like to really put on the headphones and, like, ingest that shit. So that's why it was taking me so long. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, one of my homies was playing the joint in a crib and I still hadn't listened to it yet and they was playing it, so I was still kind of like tuning the shit out, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to get like stuck on a beat, you know what I'm saying? I always tell you all the time, like, I like lyricism and I like rapidy rap, but you gotta have a beat with it. Like, I don't like that monotone New York beat where nigga just rap, bar. Yeah, I listened to it once, but I'm not about to keep listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's monotonous. So if you are lyrical and you got a good beat with it and it's a encompassing song, like, that's the trifecta for me. So, and I feel like this album did that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was definitely Kanye all over the beats. It was chopped up soul beats. You know what I'm saying? That's Kanye's signature. And so he's definitely did that. I think What Would Meek Do was probably my least favorite. You know what I'm saying? I liked how Pusha started off.
Verse is fucking cracked on
that
shit. Like,
Pusha verse is cracked. But like we said,
Akinelli, she put it. It's like that shit was fucking crazy.
Pusha one of the few people that probably 80% rapping about some of the same shit, but has found a way to say that shit differently.
It's 97%
for the past 15 years, my nigga. Either way, you gotta have skills in order to cut code a different way every single time. You know what I mean? Like, Pusha, that's his thing. He a pusher. That's what he does. And I think that this is great. I thought My Name Was My Name was a great album. I thought the Clips album was great. But I think it was a great album, man. I would suggest that. I haven't heard any bad reviews about it from people I know and just people I follow. You know what I'm saying?
I wish it was like 10 songs though. That would have made the cipher complete for me.
That's probably the only bad thing that I heard. And that's Pusha could have gave us 12, man.
He could have gave me 10. I would have been cool with 10. Like, 10 would have been cool. Cause like,
I settle for 10, but I want 12.
I'm straight. Cause like, cause out of 12, you might dislike 3. So it'll.
Listen, I like the whole My Name Is My Name from beginning to end. Like, that shit was my shit. And I still listen to that. You know how we talk about Game Jesus Peace every probably 2 months?
Great album.
I listened to My Name Is My Name multiple times, like it just came out.
Pusha verse on Jesus Peace was fucking crack too.
Yeah,
like Coke Stretch Madonna. That shit was
Pusha B. That shit was Pusha crazy. But I thought it was just crazy how on the Breakfast Club interview where he was just like, Kanye wanted this, Kanye wanted that, and he made it clear that that's not what he wanted, but he went with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it sounded like the whole good music kind of rolling with this cult mentality of, I get it, Kanye is the leader per se, you know what I'm saying? But it's still your art too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let that nigga tell you how your art should be. And plus, he out of his fucking mind anyway. Like, you gotta double check that.
To play devil's advocate, the compilation of the 7 songs is dope as fuck. Like, so it's nothing, and it's actually kind of like, while it's more so like an EP, like we said, but it's still kind of revolutionary in the sense that like niggas don't be dropping 7-song albums that are fucking ridiculous from top to bottom. So, I mean, and 7 being the God number and the I think it's the number of completeness or some shit. there is some validity to that. You know what I mean? So it's
a validity to anything we bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? If I give you an explanation behind why I picked it, you ain't gonna argue with that. I can give you any number and give you something behind that I believe in personally, or what has been put out there about that number. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be like, yeah, you right. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing about it is, if this is my art, your job is to work with me with my art. Now, the 7 songs, that's one thing. But, it was other things where he said, I want to do this, I want to do that. And Kanye was basically like, nah, we doing this, my nigga. And it's great that, the 7 songs did, in fact, come out, great or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, this my thing too. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, My Name was a great album to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows if Pusha could have had 10 fire joints. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he had three more in the tuck.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for consistency purposes and continuity purposes, I believe that. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I would have much rather have some additional songs, just because I think. But see, like, for me, My Name is My Name, I didn't really like every song on there. So, production wise, for me, like I said, this shit was damn near flawless outside of that Kanye song. Like, just from like that, the shit with Ross, the shit after that, and the fucking shit with like the Lil Kim sample, the fucking, what's that shit, Santa Maria, whatever the fuck the shit, that shit is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, so Santeria,
Santeria and shit, like that shit. And then
I like that hard piano. That's the one with Rick, right?
Yeah, that shit was fucking crack. Rick said, that nigga Rick, like, Rick is amazing. Like, 'cause his voice, Pusha said it well, like, as far as their marriage on music goes, like, Pusha got that high pitched kind of deal, and then Ross come in with that, like, that bassy, baritone ass bravado, and like, it's kind of like a perfect marriage. And then Ross is one of my favorites. I've said that on this podcast several times. So shit was hard as fuck, man.
Listen,
I
you put Ross on a soul beat. That's done.
Nobody can fuck with
That's
niggas.
Done. Ross the best to do it on that. On that particular beat.
Yeah.
The only times I've had problems with Ross is when I felt like he went through that phase where he was trying to be Meek and Wale, and he was trying to be young hype nigga.
Yeah, you know I don't like Trap Ross. I'm not a Trap Ross fan.
Ross. I think that's the perfect, like,
Trap
Trap Ross.
I'm not a Trap Ross fan. I'm
like
get fly, get money Ross. Like, like, sell a lot of drug Ross. Like, I'm with that type shit. I don't want you to break nothing down. I want you to be the plug. I like the plug Ross versus Trap Ross. Boom. That's how we
I can take that.
I can
take that. Even though we don't know if all Ross stories is true, because he's been caught in several lies, but he's a good storyteller.
Pusha shit ain't true either.
Yeah, that, I mean, true. That's
his
very true. Well, until you get caught. Ross got caught a couple times. You know what I mean?
As long as you speak with what they tell you in customer service, speak with conviction, and goddamn motherfuckers will believe it. So
exactly. That's all you gotta do. But Push came into some controversy when he used Whitney Houston's bathroom as the cover of his album. And
first and foremost, Whitney was getting slam fucked, and that's actually not the night that she died. I thought it was the night that she died, and I thought that was incredibly tacky. Still very tacky in my opinion. Like, on several fronts. Push, again, going back to your point as far as the artwork. Just my morals and my fucking scruples wouldn't have allowed me, and my love for Whitney Houston, obviously not knowing the woman, and I guess my understanding of how addiction works, right? It's like, I don't think I would have personified that as mine, because God, thank God that fucking, well, not thank God, but Bobby Christina, what if she never seen that shit, right? And she would have seen her mama, like, bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, damn, my mom was getting fucked up. So it's so many things. It's so many different other layers to that, and so many people that could have been affected. So I don't think I personally, like, if it was my album, I would have been like, fuck you, Kanye. We ain't doing that. Like, just because of the fact that, okay, this might get out. Like, if it was undisclosed that it was Whitney's bathroom, like it was just a random piece of art, then yes. But if it was known that she's an icon, like, we all know her troubles and her fucking her shortcomings, obviously, but I don't think it was your right or place to personify that on your album cover. You know what I'm saying? When it really didn't have anything to do with a Daytona. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause a Daytona is a fucking Rolex. He said it's his favorite Rolex, which I like the Daytona Rolex too, but not that I have one, but I like watches and shit. But, that was a little tacky for me, on several accounts. Like, who the fuck, they bought it for $85,000. Who the fuck in her family sold that shit for $85,000? You know what I'm saying? That shit was some fuck shit. Cause I'd be damned if I'm selling, if my mom was on dope or, you know what I mean? Or some type of shit, God forbid, you know, had some afflictions or whatnot along the way. I'd be damned if I'm gonna fucking put a price tag on that shit so that this nigga that has no fucking relation to this woman at all can run off and, you know what I mean? Like, especially for $85,000. What's $85,000 to the Whitney Houston estate? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I felt like, you know, I thought that it was in poor taste. And I was a little bit disappointed in Pusha only because he basically said Kanye wanted it. This was another Kanye type thing. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, y'all can go down with the captain of this ship if y'all want to, because this nigga is on his way down. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can go down with the captain of the ship if y'all want to, but you gotta understand the difference between loyalty and using your best judgment. I don't care how much of you my mans or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it does not align with my morals.
Like, if I see you that you fucking failing, like, and you know what I'm saying? I try to throw you a lifesaver and you don't take it, shit, I'm still being loyal. Cause like, hey, my nigga, that ain't how we rocking over this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, you
my loyalty to you and my friendship to you and my kinship to you is not going to allow me to be on that boat with you as you fucking, I'm going to be on the side with this safety jacket and goddamn sending a little lifeboat for you. You know what I mean?
Facts. I think it's disrespectful because, you know, you are, and it took him a while to even respond to this shit. Like, Push, why didn't you know that it was going to be some backlash for this shit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And y'all paid $85,000 for the shit. So y'all purposely wanted this particular picture of this icon. Like you said, she was troubled and everybody had their troubles, but Whitney was still great. And I feel like it's a level of respect there. And we've all, you know what I'm saying, at some point in time made a Michael Jackson joke, a Whitney joke, or whatever. But that shit, you know what I'm saying, this ain't something that's in history. Like, this is the cover of your album, From Here to Affinity. You know what I'm saying?
And the fact that you, man, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like my whole thing about it is, Kanye, how would you feel if they used that motherfucking bed or that table your mama died on?
Right.
How would you feel if they used wherever Kim Daddy died on? You know what I mean? Like, would you use that shit? Would you find that shit to be a compliment? You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was definitely in poor taste. I felt like they definitely need to do better. And I feel like, Pusha, if you gonna be this guy that you claim to be, then you gonna have to stand up to a Kanye.
Yeah, you gonna have to have your nuts on if you sold all this dope and shit like that you say you did. Like, nah, my nigga, I'm cool. Like, I ain't finna put, like, I'm not attaching myself to none of that shit. Like, I understand you sold dope and shit. Like, if you seen the actual original picture, if y'all want to Google that shit, I would recommend, well, I don't know. If you feel like Googling, it's actually wild. Like, if you know anything about cocaine and drugs and shit, she had like a plate over that motherfucker and it was like, it was the remnants of a goddamn party. Like, she probably had like a couple ounces on that motherfucker and them niggas was in that motherfucker getting bent, you know what I mean? And just like, it looked like, it just like some expensive dope head shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever seen like a crack house or any type of, you know what I mean? Like, any type of, you know, environment like that has, you know, this fucked up, dirty trap house, whatever. It was just that, but with goddamn marble countertops. You know what I'm saying?
Marble countertops. Like, think of a fucking trap house, but in a mansion.
Yeah,
like,
that's
think of that
exactly
shit.
What it was.
Like,
that shit was dirty as fuck. Newport boxes all over the fucking thing.
Like, it was fucked up,
man. Plate of powder and shit. Like, it was fucked up. Like
you tried to take everything and you know,
they had to shade the shit out. It was so fucked up. Like, if you look at Pusha album cover, like, it's got this pink, like, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know what type of artwork or whatever the fuck they use to try to like shade it. But if you look at that versus the original picture, like, if you have to do that to the point where like, oh, we don't want to put all that on there, don't use the shit, my nigga. Like, especially if it ain't your goddamn mama or if it ain't nobody that you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit was fucked up all the way around. It was
mad disrespectful. And you know, some news came out, I think it was like a week or two ago, in regards to Whitney, and then something debuted at Cannes or something like that, where it basically talk about, you know, like, Whitney was molested
Yeah,
when she was a child by like an aunt or something.
Yeah,
and you know, Whitney always had all these rumors had always been out about, you know, Whitney being a lesbian, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, you know, she was molested, and then they saying like that's what led to like her, or one of the things that led to like her extreme drug usage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? The shit come from a place, you know what I'm saying?
And the mental health shit aspect from the last episode, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Dr. Bone, but that shit be real. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women get touched out this motherfucker, like, and a
lot of men get touched.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And people don't know how to. People don't know how to digest that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta talk to somebody, man. Like, and it's crazy because I heard a lot of people like from the last episode, like, yo, and even for me, like, it was super eye opening because I'm like, well, shit, I got a lot of fucking shit. Like, I didn't think about it, but like, as I sat back, I'm like, man, I got a whole lot of shit that I need to, you know what I mean? That it wouldn't hurt for me to speak to somebody about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. From, you know, deep seated and deep rooted shit that, you know, you kind of just, you know, put to the side. I mean, all in all, I had a pretty good childhood, but still, I had a lot of, you know, I got daddy issues. Yeah, I got daddy issues and shit from when I was an adult. Like, I got PTSD. I done been through a whole bunch of shit as an adult. So, and I know a lot of people that have, especially in our community, that, you know, it wouldn't hurt to talk to somebody. So, I'm definitely a proponent and a supporter of, you know, mental health. And if you go talk to somebody, and I'm actually going to start trying to see about, you know, speaking to somebody and just, you know, getting that shit off my chest, and, you know what I mean, trying to, you know, get right in my mind.
That's dope, because, you know, that we got a lot of great feedback on the Dr. Bone episode. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to definitely just incorporate more guests into the show and more
but we
insight.
Holding this motherfucker down.
Nah, we definitely got it. We're not guest based, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely want to give like different perspectives from like, you know, just different people. But however, you know, just piggybacking off what you was talking about, you know, I was just like, you know, I'm a very private person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people see me with a lot of people, and they see a lot, but I don't talk to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of the things that I say, you know, I'm going to try to put on my mental health wellness list. You know what I mean? Just go talk. It's only a copay. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to somebody, even if it's a once a month thing or once every 2 weeks type thing. You know what I'm saying? Just to get off.
Once a quarter.
You know what I'm saying? And I am, you know, I am the type of person that, you know, I probably only really talk to maybe one person or two people. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I get feedback, you know, from, you know, individuals I'm dating or whatever. Like, you don't be trying to tell me nothing. Like, you think a person like me who be talking all the time would be talking about some shit. But nah, I talk about what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? My business, and I don't trust people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving you nothing, no ammunition to come back and shoot me with. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust none of y'all niggas. Like, in general, like, no disrespect to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust people because I see what happens. You know what I'm saying? People, your nigga, and the people that I talk to, they've proven themselves over the years. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So, you know, people take it as an offensive thing. You know what I'm saying? If we supposed to be friends, you supposed to be able to talk to me. Nah, we could be friends today and we might not be friends tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I know people. I sit back and I watch people and I observe people and I know how people are. So anyway, I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing, we all indulge, we drink, you know, we indulge in, you know, medicinal purposes and whatever vice and, you know, or whatever vices you have. But if the shit is getting out of hand, if you can't go without it, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It might be leading you down a road. So don't get yourself in a situation where you in a Whitney situation or a Bobby situation or a Michael situation or a Prince situation where you need these drugs, whatever your drug of choice or alcohol of choice is. You know what I'm saying? That's making you so fucking
sex,
numb.
Anything, any type of
that's very true.
That you feel is a weakness, you know what I mean, in terms of like whatever you need in order to cope with whatever you got going on. Talk to somebody, because like I said, man, and even if you ain't necessarily got no vices per se, like, but you know that certain things trigger you, you know what I mean? Like I said, I got a bunch of shit, like I got daddy issues and shit and family issues and all type of crazy shit. So like I said, I'm gonna reach out, because that shit was kind of eye opening. You know what I mean? For me,
that's
and
dope,
I know
man.
other people that are in process of therapy, and they say how much that episode meant to them, because like, damn, I ain't alone in this shit. You know what I mean? And it's dope because Dr. Bone, she young, she black, she can kind of, you know what I mean? Like she can feel, and she can get, the shit will resonate with you a little bit more because you kind of talking to somebody that's like-minded and liked.
Exactly,
so,
exactly. And
like
that's exactly why I picked, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Bone. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Bone, she did her thing. And like I said, we got a lot of great feedback on that. And that's what we were trying to do. And we were trying to stick to the core of the show, but give that information. And you know, I'm a firm component of sometimes you gotta put the motherfucking medicine inside the dessert. So we still talked about pop culture and all that other shit, and we gave out them jewels, you know what I'm saying, and that was great, you know what I'm saying. So Pusha album, I'm sure we getting that lit.
Listen to that shit, man. Listen to that shit. And if you love rap, if you love hip hop like me and Fresh do,
we fight over hip hop all the time. We fight over hip hop all the time.
Yeah, she's crazy, but that shit is super dope. I think I think just listen to it and let us know what you think if you haven't listened to it already. But I for the hip hop lover and you, if you're one of us, then I think that you'll really love it. And I highly recommend it.
I agree. So that's lit. But Pusha using the Whitney cover because Kanye said so is shit.
That's some whole shit.
I can't even condone that, fam. Like, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Look, will we be as mad or upset or disappointed if it was just some other random drug addict's bathroom that Pusha used?
We should. I don't know if I would be.
Would it be? Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's
that was the right answer.
I think for me it's just several different variables that, you know, make it up. You know what I mean, in terms of, you know, Kanye, you know, superseding him and saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. I'm not, you know, he's falling out of good graces with all of us mostly.
Facts, because I'm not listening to the Kanye album. You're going to have to tell me about that, B. I want to, but I'm not. I gotta. If I'm not watching my Cowboys, I'm definitely not listening to Kanye.
I'm a podcaster, so I might have to listen to it just for content purposes, but who knows?
All right. Well, Bia, tell us how it is. I gotta.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. I want to, but
yeah, I don't want to marry myself to it.
If I gave up my R. Kelly, I gotta give up
honestly,
Kanye.
I could say this, that because of the fact that I didn't really enjoy that last verse of his Pusha shit, I'm not really is more inclined to listen to it. So maybe
that scoopity poop shit.
Yeah, that scoopity poop shit. That shit was trash. So maybe I don't know. I'll let you know how I feel about it. And then just the fact that, you know, it was Whitney, and then her fucking people sold that shit for $85,000. Whoever the fuck nigga who sold that shit, you a bitch ass nigga, and you should be disappointed, and motherfuckers should beat your goddamn ass.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I agree.
If Bobby was in good shape, Bobby fucked up in the game.
If
Lord
Bobby
knows.
mouth wasn't to the side like a damn Nike check, he
Bobby
might be able to do
about
something.
His mouth. He got a whole lot of shit going on. I seen him perform with Tiana Taylor for that Mother's Day shit. Boy, that nigga was barely making it, my nigga. And that shit was disheartening.
How long you think Bobby got? This ain't even trying to be shady, man.
I don't want to put death on that.
It ain't putting on it, but you got eyes and you can see. Like, niggas be like, I ain't trying to put it on nigga. It ain't putting on the niggas observing.
He's not healthy, clearly. So I pray to God that he, you know, finds a way. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just hope he's all right.
Yeah. Bobby, get yourself together. Cause I don't know why New Edition even going back on tour with you, cause you always fuck the shit up. Yeah. But hey, shout out to them needing money. Anyway, so the Pusha shit with the Whitney Houston shit is trash. Yeah. Is his shit. Let's move on to this good hip hop shit. We still in Pusha T land, but we talking about this hip hop shit where Pusha T versus Aubrey, Drizzy, Drake, Graham. Yeah. So Pusha T and Drake been going at it subliminally for years. So if you listen to hip hop, you know they been at it. They Push went at Wayne on what happened to that boy. You know, yes, you can definitely do the Cardi B okay joint. You know what I'm talking about. You can roll your. Oh, yeah, you can do it. He just not trying to do it. You can roll your tongue. You remember you clowned me about that earlier, not being able to roll my tongue. You can roll your tongue, so you should be able to do the Cardi B shit. I know a boy who could do Cardi B shit. Anyway. The fact that he tried to do it is funny. But, you know, Pusha went at Wayne and on What Happened to That Boy. Pusha also went at Drake on Exodus 23.1.
Hard record.
Drake went at Push on Tuscan Leather and Two Birds with One Stone. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know those songs, y'all need to listen to those songs so y'all can get kind of the origin of this whole beef that's been brewing for years. And the reason me and B love this shit is because they both can rap, my nigga.
The volcano in Hawaii, that shit the same shit. This shit done bubbled over and continuing to fucking goddamn spew lava, and I'm fucking here for every last second of it.
I'm here for it all. So on Push album, Daytona, which we just talked about, he came out with a song called Infrared. And
hard record.
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. At the mercy of a game where the codes is missing. When the CEO's blinded by the glow is different. Believe in myself and the Coles and Kendricks. Let the sock puppets play in they roles and gimmicks. Shit, remember Will Smith won the first Grammy? And they ain't even recognize Hove until Annie. So I don't tap dance for the crackers and sing Mammy. Cause I'm posed to juggle these flows and nose candy. Yeah, Ferrari my 40th, blew the candles out. Tom Brady, you niggas, I had to scramble out. They be riding these waves, I pulled my sandals out. Hefe Latin my Grammy, I went the Spanish route. Oh, now it's okay.
So he go in on Daytona and he say a lot of shit. But one of the lines he say that's kind of straight dab in the heart of Drake is say the game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, which comes off the Hove quote.
Yeah. He used mad Hove quotes. That was
he did use mad Hove quotes.
That nigga used mad Hove shit. That nigga
So, I mean, if you gonna use somebody, you gotta use my guy. You gotta use my guy.
He's one to use for sure.
It say the game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, your hooks did it. The lyrics penning equal to Trump winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. What? Hey,
and then something about a puppet or some shit. Man, that shit was fucking crack, man.
Hey, listen. So basically, for y'all who are not hip hop fans, Quentin is the dude Quentin Miller. Well, how I forget his last name. Quentin Miller, don't say it because I don't like my last name. Quentin, right, exactly, right. So Quentin Miller is who Meek brought out the woodwork that allegedly writes for Drake. Now, the going back and forth is Quentin has did reference tracks, which is very common in the music industry, to have reference tracks because they get things from other people. But the word here is like Drake is word for word. Quentin wrote the shit. So that's what the fuck Pusha was saying, along with a lot of other shit. In the song, he comes at Wayne. He talks about how Wayne is constantly, who's so wrapped up in the game that, you know.
No, I don't think he went it. So I'd like to interject here. He didn't go at Wayne. He was actually siding with Wayne. If you listen to it, he was siding with Wayne and was saying basically like, shout out to Ross because,
okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
He was like, this is my interpretation real quick. So he said, shout out to Ross for basically saying, like, the opening bar was fucking crazy. He was like, oh, so now everybody want to go at Baby. Well, when I said it, niggas thought I killed a baby. That shit was fucking crack. But right. But so basically he was saying like, yeah, I see, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up Baby doing how Baby doing Wayne. Shout out to Ross for basically lamenting the same sentiments that I had, you know, that I've said previously. But in a Wayne, a multi-platinum rapper, and he's not getting his just due, whoop de whoop. So that's that. That's my interpretation.
So let me tell you my interpretation of it based on the song and based on the interviews that he's done. It's kind of one of them double backhanded compliment type things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that's fucked up what happened to Wayne, but he's saying this is what's going on with Wayne. Nigga, you got to tour because you ain't got no money. Because this nigga stole all your money. And so you gonna have to tour for the rest of your life, and you're a multi-platinum artist. So it was definitely a shot. It wasn't like, oh, let's kumbaya for Wayne. It's like, this is what's going on for Wayne. Oh, let me rub your back, nigga. Ah, that's fucked up what happened to you. Look at what's happening to you. So I don't definitely think it was no peace treaty at all. It was definitely a shot. And if you listen to the interviews, if you don't want to take it for just the song, the whole Breakfast Club interview was just shot. Like, if you listen back at that shit, the way Pusha gives his shots is great. I love it because that's the way I would have gave my shots. You know what I mean? Like that. Nah, he ain't DMV. He Norfolk, Virginia. That ain't the DMV. The DMV, if you can get there on the metro system, you're in the DMV. If you're outside of the metro system, and that's no shade to the people in Norfolk. I got a lot of homies out of Norfolk and all that, and I love almost all the damn artists that come out of Norfolk, for real. Missy, Family, Clips, Nicole Ray,
shout out to Carmen. My nigga
Nicole
Carmen,
Ray, all that shit.
Was my shit, but.
Exactly. All them people that came out of that area. So I fuck with them. I'm just giving y'all the distinction between what's the DMV, what's Virginia, and what's Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
Maryland.
So, you know what I'm saying? So he took them shots. So Drake came back with the Duppy freestyle. Now, B, tell us what Duppy mean again? Cause you gave me the shit.
Spirit.
Come back and haunt you at night, some shit. He said.
It's like some West Indian shit, like some Jamaican, Trinidadian, and all that shit. It's like a Duppy.
Y'all know Drake multicultural.
Yeah. That nigga, but yeah. Absolutely. So that's what it is.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, Canada, Trinidad.
Yeah.
West Indies, all that.
At the time. But yeah,
exactly.
that Duppy freestyle, it's a ghost spirit, you know, of Jamaican and West Indian descent.
Okay. So he came back on that and Drake did his thing. One of the lines that kind of stand out for me is, I really shouldn't.
Kanye and Push.
Yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time because you're older than the nigga you running behind. And they always try to go and push your age because Pusha like in his mid 40s.
Yeah. Cause he's actually like a year older than Kanye. I just heard this shit on the radio, but it still was just for shock value. And for bars, that shit was still amazing.
Fact. It said, look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with me and my name, I'ma let it ring like Virginia Williams.
Which is his fiance.
Virginia Williams is Pusha's old fiance. Drake even goes in on Kanye.
So you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's. What do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents, I think it's good and now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him and you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what
so then do. Drake says in the song, I forget the exact lyric, but he says that he's going to send Good Music an invoice for helping him sell.
Because he wrote on goddamn, for helping them sell additional records because obviously it garnered some attention for Push's album. Which is fucking smart. But also, like, Kanye confirmed that bro wrote on Father Stretch My Hands, which he tweeted, I think, either today or yesterday or some shit, which was confirmed. So Drake, the whole shit, like the opening bar of Drake shit, as you just heard, was, nigga, you saying X, Y, and Z about niggas helping me write. but I helped your goddamn beat maker and your label head write all the fucking music, and he
said you got the audacity.
Yeah, like nigga, I just wrote fucking one of the best records on his fucking album, you bitch ass nigga. Like that shit was awesome. Yeah, that shit was dope. So I don't know. And
he sent that invoice via social media.
That shit was nice and petty.
That was hard. That shit was
nice and petty and professional. That was corporate thugging. That was some CTE shit right there.
But we recording this on Tuesday night, and breaking news, Pusha has responded. I ain't did that noise in a minute.
Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol. Ooh, Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah.
Hey, so Pusha comes back with the story of Adion. I don't know who Adion is.
I don't know either.
I don't know. It's probably something. Yeah, we ain't had time because this is breaking for us. Again, we're recording this on Tuesday, so by the time y'all hear this on Wednesday, it'll be a day old, and hopefully y'all will be caught up. But Pusha goes in over the Jay-Z beat, the story of OJ, and he also used a picture that he claims is not Photoshopped of Drake in blackface.
It isn't. It's not Photoshopped. It's actually an official fucking blackface of this nigga being in blackface like a fucking Sambo.
Where is it from? Where's it from?
Some photo shoot he had. It was on, bro put that shit in the link. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
Like the actual shit, the image where he pulled it from.
For real?
So, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Look, he goes in on Drake. So my whole thing, like, I'm gonna go a little bit further, but my thing about this story is, it's like, because the essence of a good rap battle is how much dirt y'all really have on each other.
It's the most, you gotta be the most disrespectful.
You gotta be the most disrespectful. And Pusha came back very disrespectful, my nigga. He calls Drake and he does it again. He does it over the Jay-Z story of OJ joint. He calls Drake a deadbeat father. He also says that Drake is angry and full of lies.
Nigga said, he said, you want to bring up my fiance? Well, goddamn it, let's talk about who you want to make your Beyonce.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah.
Fucking bars.
Hey, we lit. I'm sorry. We love this shit. We love this shit. We lit. We love this shit.
That shit was so hard.
He tells Drake's father, Dennis Graham, to stay off the gram. Pusha goes into telling Drake that he has a hidden son by a fucking porn star / new model named Sophie, and that shit came out like last year, and that shit kind of brushed under the table that Drake. Cause Drake had a few pregnancy allegations. So Pusha, like, you told the chick to get an abortion. She didn't. You're a deadbeat dad, you know. And then the most disrespectful part to me, personally, Pusha goes in on 40. And then for y'all who don't know who 40 is the main producer on Drake shit. He produced all Drake shit. He is the Drake sound. Like, I feel like if 40 goes, Drake might be right behind it. You know what I mean? Like, the whole sound that is Drake is on his producer named 40. And 40 has what, cancer?
Nah, he got multiple sclerosis.
Multiple sclerosis. Okay, I knew it was something like that. It was very hard to go away. But Pusha goes in on that nigga and he like, yo, you don't know how much time 40 gonna have. He might not be with us. He's sick. Like,
and I'm the devil with these bars, nigga.
666.
Crack. That shit's crack.
Hey, crack. How far is too far, my nigga? How far is too far? Is it too far? Like, 40 didn't do nothing to nobody. But
nah, nigga. I mean,
he went in on Kanye, so I gotta go in on your man.
Yeah, you going on my man, I'm going in on your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, all's fair in love and war. So,
that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what we hear. I mean, I grew up off niggas saying they skeeted and put left condoms in your baby seat.
Your baby seat. And when I see Nas post this little girl, or she grown now,
Little Destiny and shit, she fine too.
I think about, I don't look at people kids.
Nigga,
but
shit 25.
I don't care. It's the same thing to me. But, you know what I'm saying? I like, every time I see him post a picture, that's the quote I think about.
Yeah.
What Jay-Z said, I skeeted in the car and put the condom on your baby seat. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, ain't shit. Yeah, I mean, so I come from that. You know, just because he wearing a kufi don't mean that he right. Yeah,
right.
I come for all that.
Whiska's like a rat compared to beans you whack.
And your man stab made you take the blame. Man, that shit. I come from all that. So
yeah,
Pac hit him up.
That
era.
You know
what I mean?
Like, hit him up. Hit him up was great. What was the best great? What is?
Ether's my all-time favorite diss track of all time. Like, that's just me. Hit him up runs a close second. And then the reason I say Jay lost the battle, I know we kind of go on a tangent here, but in my opinion, the reason Jay lost the battle, nigga had like 3 different diss songs, because you know that Ether touched him. You know, he had Takeover, then he had Super
Takeover
Ugly.
Was
and then
lit. Yeah.
I hate it. I didn't really like Super Ugly. Just because I
like Super Ugly. I like Super Ugly.
OVA, that shit was hard as fuck. Like, that nigga, just cause he don't wear koofies don't mean that he right shit. That shit was hard as fuck.
Listen, you know I'm a whole fan.
On one mic, that shit was hard, but he lost because he had 3. You know what I mean? He had 3.
This is why I feel like, you know, I'm a whole fan, ride or die. I really like Nas. But you know, I'm a whole fan. But I feel like I can be objective, and I feel like Ether definitely won the fight.
That battle. Yeah.
But Ho won the battle. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Ho won the battle.
He won the war. He didn't win the battle, though.
Yeah, I mean, the battle and the war is the same to me. What's the difference between the battle and the war? The fight was just that one shit. Okay, maybe we're using the words interchangeably with fight and battle. But yeah, I feel like Ho won the war. I'll go with your words. Ho won the war. But I admit to any Nas fan, I admit to any Nas fan that, you know what I'm saying, Ether was the better diss track. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Hell yeah.
And it just went hard.
Jay-Z.
Like,
yeah, that shit was crack. Hit 'em up was crazy.
Hit 'em up was crazy.
The shit, the game diss joint, the fucking Meek Mill, that shit went under the rug, but that shit was fucking crazy, man. The whole nuts to butt shit, that shit was crazy. Not for nothing, fucking back to back. I don't give a fuck what now nigga say. Back to back is fucking crazy. That nigga made a hit song dissing a nigga. Like, that shit was, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the craziest shit about back to back is the line when he say, when she tell you y'all should be friends. I forget exactly how the line go with the whole Nicki shit. When he go at Meek.
How the fuck that shit go?
You know what line I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
All y'all know what line I'm talking about. And that shit went down exactly how he predicted the shit. Yeah, and we all knew that shit was gonna go down exactly how Drake predicted.
That shit, like, cause Drake, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what now niggas say. Like, they say he writing shit, niggas be writing for him. Quentin Miller gave him a hook or two, yeah. But at the same time, Drake was doing shit way before nigga Quentin Miller was found, right? So if that was the case, like, if it's another nigga that's helping him out with his bars and shit, he definitely would have came to the forefront. Like, oh yeah, I helped bro too. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
but when that nigga get on that rapping shit, like them fucking 9 a.m. in Dallas and 7,
only Drake raps like that. Drake shit is too personal for somebody else to write for.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck gonna sit there and rap about all the shit like them 7:45 in Toronto's and 22.
Listen, Drake said he made a career off of reminiscing, and that's exactly, once he said that shit, I'm like, you definitely do, because all Drake do is talk about the shit that he did, the bitches that he used to fuck with, the shit that he did for the bitches that he used to fuck with, but the way he put his words together, he's great at it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't care what y'all say. I stand for two people when it comes to their writing. Do I think they may get help? Yes, but I definitely feel like, I personally feel like Drake and Nicki Minaj write majority of they shit. I don't feel like nobody is giving them a sheet saying here, ain't nobody Cardi B in them.
Niggas would have came out. Niggas would have been like, yo, unless there was a non-disclosure, but I doubt that. You know what I'm saying? Because Quentin Miller, they found out Quentin Miller did X, Y, and Z. So I'm pretty sure if a nigga and Drake just witty as fuck. Like, you can hear it, and like, you can tell a nigga just intelligent. Like, when you hear him speak, like, he just witty as fuck. So what my thing is coming all the way back full circle to this battle that we originally talking about with Push and Drake. Drake got to get super disrespectful. Like, I don't want to hear, like, the last shit was hard. He got the goddamn.
But I feel like
turn up on my boy.
I feel like
this shit is awesome.
Pusha is not as public figure as Drake, so you can kind of go to the blogs and pull shit for Drake as ammunition.
Shout out to my nigga Groovy P on fucking Instagram. He got one of the most lit hip hop fucking and R&B fucking like pages on Instagram and shit. But he found some shit. Like, I need to tag Drake so I can get some credit for this shit. But he found some shit where Malice was saying basically like it was some interview, like this is post Mal, no Malice, I guess, now that he saved or whatever. But he was like, yeah, he like, my dad.
Malice is half of the clips for the non-hip hop fans. Yeah.
And he was like, basically like, they had a great home, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't having, he was like, we sold dope just to really just do the shit because all our friends was doing it and shit. He was like, but my dad was 6'3", 6'4", 200 some odd pounds. He wasn't with none of that fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, we grew up in the church. My dad was super strict, you know what I mean? We just did that shit on the strength to have new shoes and sneakers. And, you know, Pusha was the little nigga around and shit like that. So basically, like, there's a receipt for every goddamn thing, especially in this age that we live in now. It's always an interview here, or it's always, cause, you know, Drake had bought, even in Drake, so Drake kind of used the whole Eminem 8 Mile shit where he, you know, like said that, cause he got, I think when he first came out back when MTV was in their heyday and doing like them diaries and shit like that, he had a signed mic from Pusha or whatever. And he even said that in the rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said like, the shit that I idolized, the signature done faded, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, so he kind of used that, like, all right, boom, I know that's what you're going to try to use later on. So Pusha couldn't even use it, but he got to come back disrespectful as fuck because the nigga went at your mama, he went at your goddamn daddy, he went at your fucking
possible baby,
illegitimate child. You know what I'm saying?
By a porn star who's ugly. She's not even cute. Like, Drake had a lot of hoes. And for you to shoot this club up instead of Rihanna's, Bernice Burgos or the numerous other big butt bitches you done fuck with, like,
she a porn star, crazy. She was probably giving up that pussy like no other though. You know what I mean?
Man, that baby probably part Drake's and part 5 other niggas. You know what I mean?
It got a little cum dumpster.
He talk about that nigga not feeling black enough, hair couldn't get quite napped. Hey, Pusha. All right, so right now, I know it's 2 songs to 1. Who's winning currently?
I gotta go Push just on the strength of fucking
the disrespectfulness, man.
Yeah, like but Drake shit was hard though.
No, Drake shit was hard, my nigga.
Because it kind of like made me forget about Infrared
right now.
Because
so
Infrared
Drake
was
gotta
hard.
Come out
like
shooting.
Infrared was hard, but Drake came back and I was like, yeah, damn, because he's so slick with it. So like Drake he just got them so, but no shade to Pusha because he's slick with it too. But Drake just got this je ne sais quoi about himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like how he get busy, like it's just like kind of effortless versus like, and he like, nigga, I don't even really give a fuck. You know what I mean? And you can hear it. Like, he just be swagging on niggas like, cause I
give you that.
But then with this disrespectful shit, and then like over the whole shit, the story of OJ, and then he got you with the black face, and then he talking about your dad.
Yeah, he got Drake with the black face. That's the crazy.
Fucking illegitimate son, saying this nigga need more exposure than a fucking Adidas tour. Like, God damn it.
Nah, like, Push it coming. I love it because I feel like here's the only thing that I feel like Drake might have over Pusha, because I feel like they're both lyricists in their own right. They have different styles, but they definitely execute. They're lyricists, and they can shoot some shit. If you good with your words, if you got the gift of gab, you can do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But Drake has the ability to back you. And what I mean by back you is he has the ability to do what Nicki thought she was doing with No Frauds by coming out with a diss track and making that shit a top 10 hit.
That shit was hard, nigga. They played a diss track like that. In shit the club. Was in rotation.
You turned in the club.
make it a rotation. That shit was added to goddamn play like the radio. Like I was getting tired of back to back. Like goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, like, he killed me, and the fact that they back friends now is crazy. That's how you know this industry shit is just industry shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't about nothing.
We definitely down for the battle. I don't see Drake or Pusha taking it beyond this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because in hip hop, we always get this thing since the Biggie and Pac shit. Like, we want our niggas to beef, but we don't want our niggas to, for the shit
kill
to come
other,
you know what I mean? Come to shots and shit like that. And I feel like with both of them, I feel like Pusha no industry shit, and then Drake just too soft for that shit. So this shit should just stay on wax. And as long as that shit stay on wax, it's gonna be crazy. And right now I'm saying Pusha leading only because Pusha got more content, and he came out mad disrespectful. So I'm looking, Drake gotta respond. This ain't no Joe Budden shit. Like, Drake gotta respond to Pusha, because Pusha is a worthy opponent.
Fuck yeah.
And when you got a worthy opponent, you gotta respond.
Hell yeah.
You gotta respond. So right now, in my opinion, Pusha's leading, and again, that's only because Pusha has 2 songs to Drake's 1 right now. And Pusha came out mad disrespectful. So if Drake don't come out with some good dirt, some good tea, whatever y'all call the shit, it's gonna be a problem. Because you can't fake dance hotline bling your way through this, Drake.
Yeah, and that nigga coming with it. I be.
What day we giving it? We think Drake gonna come out by tomorrow, Thursday. He gotta come out with something by the end of the week.
I had Push later. I'm like, damn, this nigga need to respond Memorial Day. Like, nigga, you need to. I would have responded yesterday personally. You know, some niggas be playing that shit at the cookout or whatever.
True.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Drake got shit. I give him to the end of the week. To about Saturday. You know what I mean?
I bet. So I don't think we need to do little shit. We both think this shit lit. I'm gonna talk for him too. Like, that shit lit. Let's get like one little last joint. So, your man Morgan Freeman is on the chopping block, my nigga.
Man, them niggas.
They getting everybody. They get all the white men out of here and all the black men over 60 out of here. So, Morgan Freeman, legal team, and Morgan Freeman is 80 years old, FYI. Legal team is demanding a retraction from CNN and threatening a possible lawsuit over a story that was published about him last Thursday, accusing him of sexual misconduct. So, Chloe Milas, a reporter for CNN, broke a story on Thursday, after a 6-month investigation, saying that, several women have, accused Morgan Freeman of sexual harassment. Now, last year, Chloe was sent over to do a publicity. I've always had a problem with that word, publicity event. Right. Last year, for a Morgan Freeman movie called Going in Style, where he had several other white co-workers, co-stars, I guess is the right word to use. And Milas was, pregnant at the time. She said Morgan Freeman looked her up and down and made several remarks along with, "I wish I was there." I guess looking at her and her stomach or whatever, saying, I wish I was.
They got a section for that on fucking Tasty
No,
Blacks.
you not about to promote Tasty Blacks every episode. No, Tasty Blacks. Listen, Tasty Blacks. This is the last time. I will edit every Tasty Blacks out until y'all want to give us a sponsorship.
For the freaking you. If you want to see a fucking
nigga, unless
baby.
Tasty Blacks giving us a check, fuck Tasty Blacks. We know that's your thing. Boom. So, after seeing the video, so they said that they had a video. So they released the video like some dummies. The video does not support what they're saying, in my personal opinion. It shows, Morgan Freeman's co-star telling an embarrassing story about, how he said something wrong or some shit, and it was embarrassing to him. So Morgan Freeman said, "I wish I was there." The way I took it was he saying he wished he was there to see his homeboy get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? But homegirl took it as he wished he was in her stomach, in her vagina. I don't know. But according to CNN, 8 women, claim that, Freeman, harassed them and there was sexual misconduct on several movie sets, and 16 people are coming to CNN saying that they witnessed it. The victims, alleged victims, said he would comment on their bodies. If they knew he was coming by, they went and wear tops that were revealing, that showed cleavage and shit like that, or anything that showed their bottoms. Why are you wearing anything to work that shows your bottoms? Anyway, moving along. And one girl said he attempted to lift up her skirt. Some of the backlash from this is that the SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, is threatening to take away his Lifetime Achievement Award. Is this a witch hunt?
Man, these niggas is fucking going on. I mean, like, and again, I'm not discounting any fucking sexual misconduct, sexual harassment, all that shit is fucking trash. But goddamn, like, they're allegations. That's the thing. Like, supposedly in America, you're fucking proven, what is it? Innocent until proven guilty. So, goddamn, like, y'all niggas shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Until this shit goes to court and X, Y, and Z happens, I don't want to hear about that shit. I mean, obviously we're going to hear about it, but you trying to take the man as screen, like, actor awards and all that shit? Nah, not off no fucking allegations. He hasn't proven his case, and it hasn't been proven in a court of law. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you know, this case is a little bit different for me. I can say that you fucking
molested me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, anybody can say that shit. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can be accused of I can be accused of a crime and go to have my day in court, beat the shit, and fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm exonerated of all charges. So what the fuck? I'm not what you said I was, because it was proven. So fuck out of here. Until I have my day in court, until that shit is actually brought up, fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, I don't, I'm 100% down with the Me Too movement. I think that, a lot of men do a lot of things that they don't know, it's sexual harassment or just harassment, period. But this particular case, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like a lot of, reaching. When you even look at the videos, like, bitch, he not even talking to you. Like, it really looked like you know how, like, when you at work or you in a meeting or some shit and you not really listening and you kind of just, like, he looked like he was looking away. Like, he wasn't even really there, but then he said, I wish I was there. Like, why would he say that to you? First of all, I think she just flattering herself. Like, you pregnant, like, I get it. Everybody have fetishes and all types of things. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But, you know, why would he? I don't think he that slow where he just gonna harass you right on camera in the middle of an interview. Yeah, and then it's like he attempted to pull up my skirt. A nigga ain't gonna attempt to pull up your skirt. Either he gonna pull up your skirt or not.
Or not.
You know what I mean? Like, again, like, I'm here. I know that women get harassed. I know that women get raped. You have, like, stories out here about niggas like Harvey Weinstein and even niggas like Russell Simmons who have been accused of rape. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real fucked up shit. Magically. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit just seemed like a reach to me.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, y'all, everybody under the sun. Like, I mean, again, I'm not discounting the Me Too movement and none of that shit, but I don't know, man. It's just like the Me Too is Mr. Me Too. Like, everybody kind of just following the leader. You know what I mean? Like,
and this chick is a reporter for CNN, so I feel like she really just clout chasing. She really just trying to get her name out there as breaking this story. She basically trying to be the Hannibal Buress of the Bill Cosby situation. You know what I mean? Hannibal Buress, if y'all don't know, was a comedian, or he is a comedian, but he didn't become famous until he outed Bill Cosby. Now, with the whole Bill Cosby situation, I believe all of that, or majority of that, because there were rumblings before Hannibal even said anything about that. I think Hannibal just said it on a stage that kind of went viral in this generation. But there was definitely rumblings about, they've been saying that shit
before, like, cause basically he had a radio show. Before he was actually had his own radio show, he was like, you know, just guest starring or some shit, and Bill Cosby was, I think it was either Bill Cosby's network or he called in or some shit, and he was trying to basically like hate on DL, because DL, he cusses and he's a little bit more political, you know, like socially charged, and you know, he's just a cusser and says the N-word, and he was like, DL Hughley, you use the N-word, and DL Hughley was like, well, nigga, you fucking rape women, fuck you talking about, you know what I'm saying? And he was like,
Yeah.
Basically, he was like, I'll shut that shit down and whatever, you won't be able to talk ever again or some shit like that. And he was like, well, I ain't editing shit. And then they got a call from, this was like in the fucking late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas been knowing that bro been drugging. But John Witherspoon said that shit. Like he done said that shit in mad interviews. So like that shit is a common theme. Motherfuckers know that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah, so that's been going on. But I do want to say this as far as Morgan Freeman is concerned. I feel like Morgan Freeman is 80 years old. And I feel like Morgan Freeman has always been 80 years old, first of all. But Morgan Freeman, I'm not making an excuse for Morgan Freeman. First of all, I just want to, give that caveat. I'm not making an excuse for Morgan Freeman. But Morgan Freeman, I feel like came up in a time where some of that shit he may have done, like as far as looking at women or commenting on women, was a time.
Pulling his dick out.
He pulled his dick out?
No, I was just.
I was like, nah, I ain't know that shit. Let me stop my little speech and shit. Like, whoa, wait. No, but like some of the shit, where you comment on women and all of that shit, where niggas back in that time felt like women were just fucking property. He 80 fucking years old. Now, it's a difference between his 80 years old and fucking Bill Cosby 80 year old, because he's saying inappropriate shit and probably making inappropriate comments. Bill Cosby actually acted on his shit. So these are different cases. But I feel like he probably from that time where, for lack of better words, women didn't have rights like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and he ain't caught up. Not making an excuse for him, because I personally, I've thought Morgan Freeman was a low key creep. Probably high-key creep ever since them allegations came out that he was fucking his step-granddaughter. Mm-hmm. And she was 25 at the time, and the shit had been going on for like 7 or 8 years. Right. First of all, the fact that she's your wife's granddaughter, you're a creep because you basically kind of raised this chick. Right. You know what I'm saying? So at that point in time, I feel like the relationship changes, whether y'all blood or not. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking creep, and just based on the timeline that was given, you was fucking with her well before she was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? And you 80, my nigga. Like, you 80. So you was damn fucking 75 back then. You know what I mean? So I've always thought that he was a creep, but that's not the allegations he's being brought up on. Do I think he probably said some inappropriate shit? I definitely do. Not in this particular issue where he was like, I wish I was there. Like, I really feel like she was Michael Jordan Space Jam reaching for that. You know what I mean? Like, she was just reaching for that. But I just feel like, with this whole movement that's going on, like, we got to be careful, because people are out here trying to make a name, and there are actual victims out here. So we got to use kind of like our judgment to kind of save our opinions. We gonna give our opinions because this is a fucking podcast, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just save your judgment as far as like taking people awards away and shit when some shit kind of has been proven. You know what I'm saying? Or they have a long history of this, like in R. Kelly. Like, the shit comes up, or like a Bill Cosby. The shit has come up year after year after year. You just getting your just due for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But, but anyway, Morgan Freeman. Next on the chopping block is that litter shit.
That shit bullshit. I can't fuck with it till we get some proof in the pudding. I'm siding with Joe Clark, nigga.
Joe Clark. You smoke crack, don't you? All right, man. So that was litter shit. We went a little long, what we always do. We was hyped about that hip hop shit, but y'all like that shit. That's why y'all listen to us. And thank you for listening to us. Let's get into 2 cents and ain't shit. Ain't shit in 2 cents. The point where the liquor kicks in. All right. We go. You ready for that? We got listener letters. Are you surprised? Go through your surprise thing.
Who naked? Who naked in the listener letter?
So, ain't shit in 2 cents is where we give advice to our listeners who clearly don't care about taking advice from people who drink a lot. And today we have a letter from one of our loyal listeners. Shout out to her. You know, DP Johnson, she always commenting on our shit. So she's sending a letter. So shout out to DP Johnson. And shout out to DP. Who listen to us in the tub and shit. You know what I mean?
No shit.
So DP, first of all, you sent a super fucking long ass letter. So I had to edit that shit. So, don't be upset because I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but I really had to edit that shit. So it say Fresh B. It's your favorite listener. She knows she our favorite listener though.
She just told. Yeah. You just told me then. DP.
Right. You just told him. It say DP Johnson. No, I don't care if y'all say my name. Okay. I have a question. Is inboxing or the new term DMing a new way for people to meet? Now, this shit's still long, but I still cut out probably 4 paragraphs out this bitch. She said, the reason that I'm asking is because... English major. Right. No, she's saying here like she liked to write and shit. So... Clearly. I guess she thought we had a couple chapters for her today. You know what I mean? She said, the reason I asked is because I randomly have guys inboxing me. I chalk it up to a norm, but on today, I decided to respond. A guy inboxed me and said, hey, it's nice to meet you. Well, because this was a different line that I was used to, I decided to converse with him. So, shit, all it took was like a simple line. I guess motherfuckers be hopping in her inbox like, what that mouth do? I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But they had some convo. They went back and forth. And she said, now here's where it got weird. And let me know if I'm a lame person in a world full of cool people. She says they have some convo. I guess like some innocent convo. She says then he sends her a message saying, well, here is one. Yeah, you know how crazy that shit would be.
Not that window. This window.
Is that a vino you're rubbing on your legs right now?
I like
I'm looking through the window.
I like that red candle you got lit. What,
is that Victoria's Secret? Discontinue. So,
that chicken breast looks mighty good.
Oh shit! Oh, Chipotle tonight. Word.
God damn, you got that queso this time. You didn't get that last time. What, nigga? Where are you?
Yo, that's funny as shit. Funny as shit.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hey, yo, you be laughing away from the mic too, so niggas think I be laughing by my fucking
that's
self.
That's so funny. I know. I'm a
Can you let niggas know that I don't be laughing by myself, my nigga?
That's funny.
Hey, but she says that he goes... He goes, here's one of my many videos, and then sends her a funny video like the people make on YouTube. She says the caption will say like, how I be on Friday, and the guy running beside a car with the doors open. I told him I'm one of the few people in the population who don't like these spoofs and don't find them hilarious. Well, he must have missed that message because he sent 6 more in a row.
Block him.
She said, I responded, well, thanks for making it harder for the next person to get a response from me. Then I blocked him. For a hot second, I was interested in talking to someone from another part of the country. I am 32 years old. I am a paralegal who writes in my spare time. Hence the letter being long. Sorry. So I love learning about other people, their thoughts, etc. That's why I fell in love with podcasts. That's why I fell in love with the Ain't Shit Show podcast. I added that part.
Yeah.
I love listening to people and their views. However, it's all good until he went stupid with those videos. If that's your thing, that's cool. But you're a 49-year-old and asking me what I like before sending something. Am I lame? I can take it. Signed, DP Johnson. What you think about this nigga sending these videos to DP, man?
Well, he is clearly past the age threshold to be sending goddamn YouTube videos.
Fact.
Like, sir, you're 49. You should be getting a prostate exam. You should be doing something more constructive than fucking making YouTube videos of yourself ghostwriting the whip. Okay?
Facts. Facts. You should be doing some Metamucil.
Yeah,
fucking
what are you talking about,
Metamucil
man?
Tums challenge.
Yeah, fuck out of here,
you
sir.
put all that shit in the water and drink.
You got an AAU team to coach, my nigga? Fuck. Jesus. Fuck out of here.
No, listen. We don't think I don't think she's lame for blocking
I mean, if you
him.
don't like it, I mean, it's cool to meet somebody off the internet. I mean, that's obviously the age and time that we are. I know a lot of people that have had very good relationships.
And by very good, one of them got pregnant. And that's pregnant? It.
What?
People who meet on the internet. And they get pregnant.
Yeah, motherfuckers are, but I know people that got married and shit off Christian Mingle and fucking shit like that.
I would never trust anybody on Christian Mingle.
Or whatever, like whatever you're, if it's fucking Plenty of Fish or goddamn Farmers, whatever
Farmers
the fuck
Meat.
Yeah, farmersmeat.com. But my point is, like, I don't think you should, I mean, that's the day and age that we're in, right? So, like, you're obviously going to be you're on your phone, everybody's on their phone, so it's a good way to meet somebody. It's a good conduit to do that,
Conduit.
Yeah, that's the word for the goddamn, you know what I mean? One time for your mind. But yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, it's just the age in which we are, but shit, just like anything, if you meet a nigga on the street and you give him your number and he start doing weird shit, block his ass. And if you meet a nigga in the internet that does the same exact weird shit that you would not normally, cater to or fucking feel, block his goddamn ass and keep it moving. And the beauty of it is you really don't have an attachment, especially if that some bitch live across the world. You know what I mean? It's not like you can see him every other week or the nigga know where you stay, or does he? He might know where you stay.
Or do he have a webcam in your house and he's watching you?
That nigga might be on
he
some
say he from Germany,
shit.
But he from Germany Avenue and he be coming to your house.
That nigga right down the road.
Hey,
right down the road.
First of all, I want to shout out B Hill because I feel like B Hill has gotten better with his advice. His advice used to be, fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
I don't give a fuck or whatever. He's learned that we do a podcast now. So shout out.
My horizons. Okay.
Shout out to B Hill. But yes, I'm definitely aligned with B Hill. Like, either way, whether it's YouTube videos or whatever, if you don't like the shit, you don't like the shit. Fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, people be sliding in your DMs with like crazy stuff. I guess. No, you ain't been married that long. How long you been with your wife? Relationship wise?
We've been like 11 years, but
never mind. I can't ask you that question. I was gonna say, you ever slid in some DMs?
This nigga said IM.
I'm at work.
We weren't together on America Online. If that's this nigga said IM.
Right. I'm thinking of sliding at people at work and shit, getting their IMs and shit.
I mean, we met at work, so I'm pretty sure I sent her an email or two.
I work with, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's how we kind of got shit popping. But
so so I've never slid in anybody's DMs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I ain't saying I ain't never been tempted, but I've never done it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the etiquette for sliding in somebody's DMs? Like, or is there any etiquette? You just say what the fuck you want.
Yeah, just say what you would normally say, I guess. I don't know. I guess I don't know, like, cause the internet and obviously, you're behind the computer or behind your phone, so you can say a little bit more than you would, off first rip. Like, I'm pretty unfiltered most times, so I'd usually, if there was something I would say DM wise, I would probably say it to you if I were to meet you in person, but you might not be like, damn, like, if a motherfucker posts her titties and she got her creepy out and them titties be like, damn, them titties look right. You may not necessarily say that at the bar, you know what I'm saying, or in person, but some niggas I know do, so it's just like,
you know what? Now that I think about it, I think I have passively slid in DMs because I've definitely commented on videos.
Yeah, so that's a DM.
I guess my slide in the DM, I've never made it like an action item.
Facebook Messenger.
I ain't never be like, hey, what's up? What's good? But I've definitely commented on some shit you put in your IG story or your motherfucking Snap video or whatever that may be probably of a sexual nature, and they've responded. But I guess I've just never that's a DM. That's a DM?
That's a DM. That's a direct message. Yeah, that's a direct message to that person.
Damn, I just learned I've slid in DMs.
Yeah, you are.
I guess I've never aggressively slid in DMs.
You never went to the part at the top where the motherfucker profile is and sent message just off the rip, like.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, but
you probably, like, nigga, you've been on social media for a long time, so you don't have Twitter, you don't have Facebook, so I'm pretty sure you have
Twitter,
DM somebody
Facebook,
like, what's good?
Snapchat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess when we actually break it down, I mean, I guess I have. You
sent some shit to a motherfucker that you ain't want on the timeline.
Facts. Okay, you're right. You're 100% right. So I take that claim back. I guess I have slid in DMs, and I've always gotten positive feedback. But I guess I've never slid in a DM. Like that, hey, how you doing? What's up? You know what I mean?
Hey.
What them out do? I'm in your city. And you say I'm in your city, and the motherfucker hit you back like, oh, that's great. Have a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. They got some good shit going on this weekend.
Curve. All right, but look, let's get his final advice to DP. DP from Fresh. No, I don't think you're lame. Whatever you don't fucking like, you don't fucking like, and fuck him.
Right. That's what I got. That nigga. That nigga weird. You shouldn't be. You 32. You shouldn't be talking to no old ass nigga. You gonna get worms.
You act like niggas that's fucking what's this? 17 years old and don't be talking to bitches all the time.
You gonna get worms.
Don't get worms. But if another nigga that's 49 that got all his shit together and he worth catching worms for, catch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga get a senior discount. Yeah, then y'all go to K&W or some shit. Go to wherever you from.
Hey, you let your niggas, your other niggas that's 40 and shit date these fucking 20-year-olds?
I don't know no 40-year-old niggas that be dating no 20-year-old. Like, if you're 40 and you talk...
all them niggas, Ross dated Lyra.
Hey, well, he an idiot. I don't see how a nigga
I don't see how niggas do it either, but niggas do it because pussy and ass don't have an age to niggas.
Yeah, I mean, but as soon as you fuck, and she can't discuss life with your ass, because when you 49 and 45... Oh,
niggas care about discussing life?
I'm just saying, like, she can't even, like, mentally, like, I couldn't either.
I know where you're going. I'm just saying niggas do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, because niggas be weirdos, though. Those are the same niggas that'll damn talk to it. That's the same niggas that used to pick up the high school girls and shit and saying they look all young and shit. And when they clearly didn't, I mean, they look all old. Like, damn, you look old for your age. No, the fuck she don't. She like a goddamn 14-year-old with some big ass titties and a big butt. That's what the fuck she looks like.
Right, because when she said something to you, you saw a fucking baby tooth fall out.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come the fuck on, fam.
It's funny because me and my wife was talking about that shit. She was like, yo, I be looking back now and like, all them niggas I used to talk to when I was 14 and 15, I was like 23, 24, 25. Them niggas was fucking creeps because, like, one, you're 24, 25, you should be able to get a woman that's relatively your age. And she was like, I be looking at my pictures like, I was not, like, I had, I was voluptuous and shit like that, but I still like a fucking child. You know what I'm saying? Like, so them niggas was just weirdos.
I definitely dated college guys when I was in high school. Right. I just felt like I was too good for high school guys. Mm-hmm. So, I definitely dated. And like now, like, it be them same, like, nigga, back the fuck up. Like, you got dad body, like, get out my DMs. I ain't even with that. Get the fuck out of here. Like, yes, we dated fucking 20 fucking years ago. Scram, my nigga. Like, I don't know. That shit.
Hey, you remember we went to the movies and seen Jurassic Park?
Like, remember we saw Meteor Man?
Like, goddamn, no, my nigga. Like, I don't
bounce,
actually.
My nigga. Anyway, hey, that's the advice from me and B. That's the advice y'all wanted, and that's what we giving you. Just shout out to DP for being loyal. Yeah, and if you DP, tell all your friends, post us on your page, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and all DP friends tell a friend to tell a friend. If y'all want advice from us, because we give it so great, and B Hill has excelled.
Nigga, this shit fire. Dr. Bill and this bitch. Stay silent.
Dr. Bill with the B is silent. Right into the H is silent. The H is silent. Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't see your credentials on the wall. My bad. I'm sorry.
Nigga, it's Dr. Bone and Dr. Bill. You know what I mean?
Dr. Bone and Dr. Bill and just
we certified around here.
The Ain't Shit Show, and that's the Ain't Shit Show at gmail.com, and that's the X with I will be in shit. Hit us up and your letter may be read on the air. We're about to get into free smoke. Free smoke. And today's, so free smoke is where we talk about hot button issues, politics, petty, anything we want to talk about. That free for all session that we use at the end of the show. So today's topic is This Is America. And as y'all know, that's a reference from the, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino song, This Is America. And I got a couple things related to this being America. So the NFL has decided that, everybody, all the personnel, football players, everybody needs to stand for the national anthem. They can stay in the locker room if they want, but if you're on the field, you have to stand for the anthem or whatever. This racist ass song. How you feel about that, B?
Man, that shit is corny. Like, it's fucked up because I love, like, as you said, like, I love the NBA, but I love watching football more just because of the, it's not as everywhere.
Tedious.
It's not as abundant. Yeah. So, not even that. It's just not like you get Sunday games, Monday games, Thursday games. Like with the NBA, it's just more like it's everywhere, right? So like NFL, and it's just more exciting to watch. But, and I say that I'm a Panther fan.
Because it's harder to score.
Right. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of different variables as to why I enjoy it. But, I'm a Panther fan, like a super duper Panther fan, more so football. Yeah, don't worry about that. Keep pounding. But it just makes it super fucking hard. Like, goddamn, like I really like the real nigga in me I can't support it. Like, and I think it's more so, I just read something today, I think on Sports Illustrated, that a lot of the players, are not going to be paying their NFLPA, which is the Players Association or Players something. They're not going to be paying their annual dues, and it ranges from like $18,000 to $22,000 a year or whatever.
Sheesh.
Because they feel, yeah, I know, right? Goddamn. They feel that the Players Association isn't supporting them. Like, it's just basically a union. It's like a union, okay. Yeah, they're not unionizing, if you will, to support, say, your Colin Kaepernicks or your Eric Reeds, who have been obviously blackballed from the league. And now that they have this fucking new fucking no nigger policy, like,
no, you can't use your policy.
Voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's nothing but niggers, it's 75-80%, because we are just athletically superior. Yeah. So they just want us to shut up and not dribble a ball, but I guess run a ball or catch a ball or throw a ball. Well, not even throw a ball because most of the quarterbacks are white, but right. I just feel like it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just fucked up. Like, so you can't exit. And I mean, looking at it from an employer standpoint, I mean, there's certain rules that they're using, it's not a government, and it's not, so if they say, hey, if weed's legal, you can't smoke weed in our league. And if you get found with dirty piss, then you can be subject to fines, which I understand that part. But at the same time, this is a little different, obviously, because it's freedom of speech. And if I have the freedom to protest, inequality, police brutality, social injustice, and I choose to do it non-violently and in a way that is within my rights, I feel like I don't think you should have any say-so on that. And it's just disheartening because it's happening to the people that are in that football league. You know what I mean? Like, it's 80% of the people that are in that league. So it's just hard. It just, like I said, it just sucks. But again, this is America. We are always going to be a third-class citizen in this fucked up ass world and / economy. And I just hate it, because I really love the NFL, and I don't want to. I'd feel like I'm doing a disservice to my people if I support that shit. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Facts.
And it sucks.
Like, I agree with you 1000% on everything you just said. Like, I love my Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my fucking Cowboys. I told y'all at the top of the podcast, I don't watch a lot of sports, but I do watch the fucking NFL. I'll be looking forward to fucking football season every year. I had plans on going to a game this year. Either I want to see the Cowboys play the Redskins, either in Dallas or in DC or whatever, Maryland, whatever.
Nigga, the Cowboys played Carolina the first game of the fucking season.
I was even gonna go to that game, my nigga.
You fuck. Like,
I was gonna go to that game.
One of my best friends is a Cowboys fan, and his birthday is the day before the game, so we had this whole shit planned. Like,
damn, I would have went with y'all too if I was invited, but I definitely would have went with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like this is a league that support wife beaters and rapists and all that other shit, but you can't support fucking racial inequality, racial injustice, of fucking police doing whatever the fuck they want to. And y'all know, we really try to.
Tim Tebow, the same motherfucker who was fucking. I'm sorry not to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you said it sparked me, because when you gave those fucking other shit that they support. Tim Tebow was motherfucking kneeling to fucking abortion in like 2012. That some bitch got like 3 different contracts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Nigga, that shit just be pissing me off with this fucking double standard shit. Like,
because
goddamn, we have contributed so much to this fucking
it's,
country.
It don't matter if it's right. It just matter if it's white. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it got something to do with, you know what I'm saying, them, it's all good and whatever their standards are. You know what I'm saying? But like, how you gonna say free speech is not for everybody unless you speaking? You know what I'm saying? These guys, they're not doing anything besides your main figureheads like Colin Kaepernick or whatever. Like, all everybody else doing is kneeling. Yeah. Like, first of all, let's be clear. The fucking national anthem is a racist song. The third verse is taken the fuck out. It's a racist fucking song. Like, I feel like if we gonna be equal, y'all need to fucking put in Lift Every Voice and Sing. So let us stand for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and have everybody have their shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We run that league, and the thing about it is, which is the hard part, is I feel like, and I know it's hard to ask if this is your job, because if somebody asks me to leave my job and how I had my livelihood, that might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like majority of these guys either have enough talent and or enough money to sit out where they can make a difference. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you get your 3-star players from the team, not even if you got a black quarterback, if he sit out.
Right. If Cam sit out. If Cam Newton sit out.
Right. If Cam Newton sit out and go buy some more Zoot suits, like that would be a problem. Like, I feel like the NBA and the NFL is so different with their mentality. I feel like Bron and them would never put up with this shit.
Nah. Fuck no.
Bron and them would never put up. They won't put up with this shit. But I feel like the NBA has such a fucking slave mentality. Like, NFL. Y'all niggas need, I'm sorry, yeah, you're right. The NFL has such a fucking slave mentality that y'all can make a difference if y'all really want to. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all got money. And all it would take is one game. All it would take is one game.
First game. Oh, y'all niggas don't want us to play? Well, not, or we can't do that? Nobody's playing the first game. What the fuck you gonna do then?
Facts. Like,
nothing. We're gonna
nothing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If we left the league, and when I say we, I mean black people. If we left the league, that should be like back in the day when they had them fucking leather helmets on.
Yeah, you have offensive linemen, and you have fucking Christian McCaffrey.
That's it.
Like,
that's it.
And shit. You had like 25 players.
And Roethlisberger is the biggest rapist.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and we ain't gonna go too far on this tangent. That's why I don't like bringing up these subjects on the show. That's why I try to keep it lighter, because we can go in on this shit all day long, because we mad all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Every day, all day.
For the Black Excellence, we missed this part. Memorial Day that we just recently celebrated was implemented by black people. It was black slaves and black children in South Carolina and Charleston who actually, I think, forgive me, but basically it was a memorial for all the black soldiers that fought in the Union, obviously to combat the Confederacy and slavery and everything else that it stood for. So that's where all that stemmed from, because obviously we know that that's where the Civil War started, was in Charleston. So that's where the freed slaves actual slaves and children and former, servicemen and women, servicemen came together. So shout out to us for still.
So you mean to tell me Memorial Day ain't about how Trump lowered unemployment and what other kudos did he give himself? He patted himself on the back.
The dead soldiers would be happy.
Right, nigga. Come on, nigga. What? Okay, right. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, let's move
along. I had a couple topics here, but we running a little long. Let's talk about Roseanne. So Roseanne.
White devils matter.
So Roseanne sent out a tweet that basically ended her career yet again. So Walt Disney, who is the parent of ABC Network, canceled the popular relaunch of Roseanne Tuesday after Roseanne compared former Obama administration official to an ape. So Valerie Jarrett is an African-American woman who was a senior advisor during Barack Obama's campaign throughout his presidency, and has been noted as one of the most influential aides. Roseanne, so something went down on Twitter where a person tweeted that Jarrett helped hide a lot of shit, whatever that meant. I guess during the Obama administration, she helped hide a lot of shit. That's what I'm sure it was a Make America Great person. So Roseanne thought it would be the proper thing to do that, to say Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby. What the fuck is that? So, Channing Dunhee, president of ABC Entertainment, said that Roseanne's Twitter statement is repugnant and inconsistent with our values, and we have decided to cancel her show. There was only one thing to do here, and that is the right thing. Now, what I want y'all to take into consideration, and really why I brought this up, is because although I hadn't watched it yet, I did watch Roseanne back in the day, and I did think it was a good show back in the day. It was about white trash, and I thought Roseanne was funny. And note that Roseanne has had a history of saying fucked up shit, okay? Mm-hmm. But the reason I felt like this was so poignant is because the show, the relaunch was a hit. It opened up to 18 million viewers on the premiere. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Y'all think about how much TV it is out here. For you to get 18 million viewers on any show, you doing the fucking thing. They said that the show brought in an estimated 45 million in advertising and was estimated to bring in 60 million more next year. That's a lot of fucking money.
Cash.
How do we feel that these executives are finally doing the right thing versus the profitable thing? Because it would be very easy for them to kind of slap her on the wrist and keep the shit going.
Hey, black fist, white fist, yellow fist emoji. That's I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, that's what I'm saying. You got to use your privilege. White folks that I know a lot of good white people, right? So like,
yeah, definitely know a lot of good people.
You got to use your privilege to combat racism. I forgot old girl name that's on that comes on the ESPN with Jalen Rose and Mike and Mike from the morning. I forgot what his name. Mike Greenberg. I forgot her name. She dope though, but she's like, you could tell she down with the swirl, if you will. But she when they announced that that fucking the shit we were just talking about with the NFL, she had a very eloquent, articulate, post or not post, but like segment on. I think it's on Wake Up Now or some shit. I can't remember specifically. It's on ESPN. It's their morning show now. But she used her privilege to combat racism. Like, cause it's the golden rule, right? So you do on the others as you would have them do on you, right? So it just comes down, as simple as it is. I'm pretty simple in terms of my thought process. You either on the side of good or you're on the side of bad. And you want to look back in history and say if you are, decide which side you're on. And white people, y'all gotta know shit ain't right, man. If shit ain't right, like, you don't you just got to err on the side of good, you know, and that doesn't mean just because, you know, you're white, you don't have to say anything. But if you see some injustice, if I see somebody on the side of the road, you know, or side of the street getting robbed or mugged or some shit, you may not necessarily step out and try to save them, but you at least got to call the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be on the side of some good. Cause my conscience, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just on the side of good. Like, if I see a little white girl stranded walking in the streets, I'm gonna call fucking somebody for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what color she is, you just got to be on the side of good. And my point in saying all that, like, shout out to them because they were on the side of good, because that shit is hateful. It's terrible rhetoric to spew, and especially with Twitter where everybody can see, and then you just inciting this negativity, which we're already up under the microscope with our fucking president, you know, him doing the shit that he does.
Facts.
And we just don't need any additional, you know, so that's my point.
I think that, you know, we're in a very interesting time. And I had some other things on here, but I think I'm gonna bring this topic back around in a future podcast because I have a couple other topics here that I wanted to talk about, but I feel like we're in a very interesting time here because we're in an era of, extreme politically correctness, whereas anything that goes down, you know, we trying to get people the fuck up out of here quickly. However, on the opposite side of that, we're in an interesting time where all of the people who want to say fuck shit feel empowered to say fuck shit because our president says, y'all president says fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So we have these two extreme cultures going on right now that are clashing. So with every situation, you're looking at it like, how is this going to pan out? On whose side is this going to pan out? And just in a time where this podcast was started with 33 episodes in, you know what I'm saying? And y'all hear us say fuck shit about, you know, white people all the time. But what I do want our listeners to know, regardless of what color you are, we're talking about a certain group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with everybody. If you, like B said, if you on the side of good, I fuck with everybody. But if you're just like with the cops, if you see shit going down with the cops, I don't care what color you are, if you letting your coworker do it, or if you're not standing up against police brutality just because you're a cop, you're a fuck nigga too. So when it's fuck 12, it's fuck 12, because I feel like being a cop used to be a noble profession. Now, I would not want my nephew, my niece, my whomever to be a cop just because they have a fucked up reputation. And it's kind of one of them things where, just like with black people, when we do something, we represent all black people. When y'all do shit, y'all represent all cops. And
all white people.
And all white people. So when you see injustice happening, regardless who is to or you know, at the hands of or whatever, you gotta say some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Martin Luther King said a threat to injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Exactly.
That speaks volumes.
Exactly. So y'all just have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta continue to speak up. I know it's gonna be hard, but I'm down with protesting boycotting the NFL.
At this point, I'm with it too.
I'm with it. Like, it's gonna hurt. Like I said, I've watched my Cowboys since as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm from DC. That's the rivalry. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that as far as I can remember. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta sacrifice for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? If I can't not watch football, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm getting sprayed by water hoses and damn chased by dogs like the people before us that got us to the point where we can say, I'm not watching some shit on TV.
Right.
How great is that?
Right.
We're at a point in history where we can boycott something just based on dollar amount.
Right.
If we don't, that's why Papa John's giving out fucking pizzas for $7.99, $6.99. Papa John's was the highest pizza you could buy.
$14 for a goddamn medium.
fucking $23 for a meat lovers. You know what I mean? Like, and they didn't have deals like that. Now they trying to give away pieces. Listen, your black dollars matter. Your dollars matter. If don't nothing else talk, if black don't talk, white don't talk, brown don't talk, green talk. And know that. Know that green talks and know that your power. And fuck the NFL, and I feel like y'all players should boycott. I feel like it wouldn't take a lot. I don't feel like it would take a lot. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't. And for people like Roseanne and what's the nigga who was on Van's show? Josh.
I don't even know bro name.
Josh Denny, whatever. Yeah. That feel like you can. I get how comedy work. I say fucked up shit all the time.
Right.
However, you got to understand, and I feel like y'all need to listen to Van Red Pill. But I feel like Van explained it great where he said a hammer can be used to kill somebody or to hammer a nail. So it depends on how you using it and who you are, and you need to understand that. So you got anything else to close out with, B?
Nah, I don't, man. Like I said, old girl name is Michelle Beadle, that works on the ESPN show. She's super dope. Kind of cute too for a white lady. But yeah, I just got to be on the side of right, man. Whatever side that, I mean, like we all do fucked up shit. We all struggle, with the right and wrong. But morally, inside the moral compass in you typically guides you to the right side, right? So I just feel like you don't necessarily have to be a super protester. You don't have to be a super social activist or anything like that. Yeah, you don't have to do all that, but you can do, minor things that have a major impact. So that was great. I agree with that. That was great. Cold-blooded.
No, that was great. I think you summed that up great. I want to thank y'all for listening, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. Follow us on social media at The Ain't Shit Show. Y'all already know how we spell it. And Twitter, IG, YouTube. Leave comments. We still trying to get on that Apple page. We 33 episodes in. I want to thank y'all for supporting us through those 33 episodes.
Absolutely love all y'all.
And tell a friend to tell a friend. We got goals we trying to get to. And we always end the show with the quote. And it's the quote today is, anybody can train to be a gladiator, but a mindset will make you a champion. Shout out to LeBron, man. So until next week, I want y'all to be great. And we still Wakanda forever, man.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Hey, peace.